improve with time, but the timing is a daily affair. When you go out to bat, every time you're hoping that today my timing is correct. You keep keeping an eye on the ball, you're assessing the wicket, you're reading the release of the ball from the hand of the bowler, all of that put together, the science, the math, physics, everything comes into play.
To plan their bowling innings. One has to stop the flow of runs, the other has to look for wickets.
4 dot balls. It does not look like Smith Patel is in any kind of hurry to try and reach to the total. He's comfortable seeing off Karan Casey. His bowling is 4th over. I don't think there'll be anything more than one more, maybe, if Nepal are persistent. That's sensible. The next 2 deliveries should be just played in the same fashion.
Again from the middle of the bat, but straight to the fielder. So this is a good over. This is an over that Nepal will be very happy with. 5 consecutive dot balls. You can see they are cheering for every ball. There's a lot of chirping going on. They're trying to put pressure on the batter, not only by those dot balls, but also by making the right noise and trying to get into the mind of the batter. Offset him, derail his focus, put some pressure. That won't be a maiden over, just a single to end the over, but a good one this from Karan Casey. After 9, it's 44 without a wicket.
हरेक लक्ष्यको आफ्नै कथा हुन्छ।
Forty-four for no loss. Oh, that's a good hit. Slog sweep from Shayan Jahangir. First ball of the over. And Lalit Rajbanshi has been taken to the cleaners.
Yeah, Smith Patel has been looking very solid. In the last over, we saw him middling every single delivery of the ball, bowling off Karan Casey. And as soon as they deployed Lalit Rajbanshi, hit it for a 6. So now runs coming in from both the ends. Smith Patel kept it calm, and now you give him a chance, he'll set the field on fire.
Yeah, he middled a few deliveries before this in the previous over. Smith Patel. And now brings in the slog sweep and hits it cleanly. Looking good now, Smith Patel. He's got a double 100 in first class cricket. 236 is his highest score in first class cricket. In one day internationals, it's 152. He's just played 18 of those. Exceptional talent, Smith Patel. You could see that he was not middling the ball initially, but then he's now got back in form. That's what good players do. They assess the conditions, they take their time, they back their skills, they know they can accelerate when needed. But it's important to get into the right frame of mind, the right zone as a batter. And I think Smith Patel has done that.
But also, it's a format that allows you that kind of a time where you can actually spend some time in the center, assessing the conditions, assessing what the bowlers have been doing, and then
Number 3. It was a good partnership, 53 runs partnership, the opening stand. That's been broken off the mark straight away, Monank. And he's out there because of this. Smith Patel was caught right in front of the stumps, hit him on the back leg. And that looked really close, and the umpire, Asif Iqbal, raised the finger. Took some time, but was in agreement with Gulshan Shah. 54 for 1. No chance for a run there, so makes you wonder. Gulshan Shah, he's so good when it comes to crunch situations. Whenever teams required a contribution from him, he's never stepped back. Always looking to take on the challenge head on.
And still makes me wonder why wasn't he bowled in that previous game against UAE.
Oh, nicely done on the front foot. Shah Jahangir continues to score runs. They've lost a wicket, but if it's in the range, Shah Jahangir will not miss out. Ends the over with a 4. 11 bowled, 58 for 1.
हरेक लक्ष्यको आफ्नै कथा हुन्छ।
So it's going to be Sandeep Lamichhane.
Yeah, first ball single taken. Sandeep Lamichhane into the attack in the 12th over. Is this the right time for him to come? Neil, a wicket down.
Well, yeah, try and put pressure. Shah Jahangir is playing with absolute disdain, authoritative performance so far. Monank Patel is their mainstay. He's someone who can change the face of the game completely on his own. So it is an equation where you're putting fire versus fire. Sandeep Lamichhane, the best that Nepal has to offer as far as bowling is concerned. The experience that he has is incredible. Can he deliver for Nepal at this juncture?
Yeah, his 10 overs are going to be crucial. A slip in place for him. Oh, what a delivery again! Through the gates, Sandeep Lamichhane comes. Sandeep Lamichhane strikes. Wicket number 2 down.
We just mentioned that Sandeep Lamichhane is the best that Nepal has to offer in such conditions, where he can pick wickets of the biggest names in the opposition, and that's exactly what has happened. inviting him to drive in the last couple of deliveries, and this time gets the ball to come in sharp. That googly passes through the gap between the bat and the pad, and Shayan Jahangir's phenomenal knock comes to an end, or should we say an early end.
Shot ball pulled. Coming back for the second. We'll have to hurry. Gets it comfortably in the end. It's a good over. This again runs like you mentioned, Neela, coming. They've got 8 in this over.
Well, yeah, runs are coming, and what is really interesting to see is that Gulshan is still persistent with the back of the lane delivery.
The two fielders mid off and mid on, both inside the circle, so can't bowl full. Has to keep bowling short. That's nicely worked away. This could be 2 more. No, just a single this time. Sandeep Lamichhane comes in to bowl his second over. World-class spinner. Just feel really proud as a cricket fan to see somebody like Sandeep Lamichhane making Nepal proud all around the world, playing a lot of cricket, a lot of franchise cricket. And in the ODI format as well, he's been stellar. 131 wickets for Sandeep Lamichhane in ODIs itself. Another 129 in T20s. Just a brilliant cricketer.
Spin bowling is a very, very fine art form. And especially leg spin.
Upish, but in the gap away from the fielder at short covers. Yeah, 129 T20 international wickets. Let me put that straight and clear. No confusion there. That was the previous delivery. So 129 T20 international wickets. If you look at his T20 career, which includes franchise cricket as well, that number goes up to 237.
Those are staggering numbers. And mind you, to be a leg spinner, especially as a child who's growing up wanting to play cricket, more often than not you'll be taken for runs in age group cricket, because you don't have the strength in your shoulder to push the ball through. You'll end up dropping it short, and the batters will make mincemeat of your bowling. But as you get a little older, become a little stronger, you grow a little taller, you get more strength in your shoulder, you can push the ball through just like he did, Sandeep here, getting the ball to move slip and place, put some doubts in the minds of the batters. There are two new batters in the centre, and they've all also tasted what Sandeep Lamichhane has delivered. The ball has turned, so there will always be a doubt in the minds of the batter. Always good to have a slip in position. Put that additional pressure on them.
Yeah, at least in the start of the over, 3-4 deliveries, you have a slip, and then if you want to remove it, you remove it, try to plug the gap for the singles and doubles. But different plan from Rohit Patel. He wants to try and, from one end at least, if not getting wickets, try to get as many dot balls as possible. But with the spinners, you would want to go for wickets and not for dot balls. Just our thought.
Yeah, also different kind of spinners. Some like to bowl those dot deliveries to induce pressure on the batting side. And then there are those kind of spinners who invite the batters to hit them so they can pick wickets. 15 gone, USA 7.
Just enjoy watching him bowl, really.
Oh, he's a delight, you're right. And it's not just about the way he bowls, the way he sets himself up to take a return catch. Right now, in an orthodox fashion, one would have expected him to just bowl and then come into a catching position. He actually ran to an extra short mid-off, a silly mid-off position to field the ball.
Yeah, he's always looking for wickets, and you can see that through his bowling action as well. As soon as he releases the ball, he knows what the ball is going to do. Even on that delivery where he got Shayan out, the wrong one, that was a perfect setup. He knew what he was doing and where he wanted to pitch that ball. That was just poetry in motion from Sandeep Lamichhane.
Not just a fantastic cricketer, not just a fantastic bowler, but shouts of catch it. A lovely human being as well. After the game against UAE, where he picked the wicket of Aryan Sharma on 98, after the presentation, he walked up to Aryansh and asked him, was this supposed to be your first century? Aryansh very sheepishly said yes. He said, sorry mate. Sweet gesture from a senior pro.
Yeah, competitors on the field, and then you are all friends off the field. That's how it is. They'll have long animated talks with each other. They'll give their suggestion, advice as senior players. There's a great camaraderie amongst these players, and that's good to see. Especially with UAE and Nepal, when they play against each other, we've always seen there's a healthy rivalry on the ground. They are fierce competitors, but off the field they're very friendly, very hospitable, very warm. Been fortunate enough to go to Nepal and cover games there as well, my only visit so far, and it was really good. I enjoyed it very much. It was not a very happy tournament ending for UAE in that tournament. It was the T20 qualifiers in Nepal a few years back.
MLC for Munang. King Award, named after John Barton King, one of those very early American players, played first-class cricket. And Patel, the top scorer, showcasing his skills, abilities for MI New York in the MLC. Has done well so far in this series as well. This leg of CWC League 2.
So 3 overs, 1 wicket, 7 runs for Sandeep Lamichhane. It's been cut away for a single by Sai Teja, who's taken some time now, but it's good that he's spending some time with his captain out there in the middle. That's the run-out chance. Rohit Patel, very quick, one-handed pickup and a direct hit, but no damage done for US.
Yeah, they put up training sessions for direct hits, walking out of the toss. So the entire Nepal fielding unit put up in a circle with a single stump in the center. They were throwing in direct hits, and almost everyone hit the stump. Almost everyone, barring 1 or 2 throws here and there. It's a delight to watch.
Shot and quick. This one's beaten the fielder at square leg, and it's going to go all the way for 4 runs.
Yeah, runs are coming in now. Munang Patel waiting on the back foot, letting the ball turn and then playing it behind square. Big dive put in.
That ball was always moving away from the fielder at square leg, so it was always going to be difficult to stop that. Most runs in the CWC League. Right at the top is George Munsey from Scotland. He scored more than 1,000 runs. 1037 for George Munsey in the CWC League 2. If you talk about the 3 teams that are playing right now, out of those, Milind Kumar is right at the top, most run getter, 823 runs for him. And that number 4 position is the captain of USA, Munang Patel, 819 runs for him.
And not too far from Milind Kumar, and these two are literally pushing each other further up ahead. See USA Right up on the top of the table is the two players in the top 5 amongst the highest scorers individual in
the attack.
runs he's conceded. Nandan Yadav. It's a little expensive on those deliveries that he bowled short and wide early on to Shayan Jahangir.
Quick and short. Wanted to surprise the batter. They're going for the second. He's had a tumble there.
the idea to bowl spin, the idea to ensure that you do not give the batters any pace to go through the line and hit them big. As long as the spinners are not conceding more than 6 runs an over, I personally feel Nepal will feel that they are slowly and steadily building pressure. The required run rate is 5.9 and we're just in the 20th over. If the required run rate slowly creeps up closer to 7, all of a sudden the panic will set in the US camp, because there are quality spinners within the Nepal setup who are not going to give a lot of runs. Runs are concerned, as far as wickets are concerned, it wasn't the middle overs, it was the later flurry of runs that came in when Dipendra Singh Aire came and then was joined by Karan Casey who scored a blistering 49. All of that added up. So USA, while they're doing a good job of ensuring they don't lose any wickets, they're trying to create a partnership. They'll have to take this partnership all the way till the 35th, pretty much similar to what Nepal did. And then hope they can do something, but this is not something that the doctor had ordered. The short ball plan has worked. They tried to target Sai Teja, but it's Munang Patel who falls prey. A shorter delivery, trying to pull it straight into the hands of the mid-on player, and that is the end of the skipper. A slower one, and Gurtel will take that catch and send the skipper back.
Yeah, that short ball has worked, and very impressed with Nandan Yadav. Quick, gets extra bounce, surprises the batter and gets the all. He'll be instrumental. He is the player who can win this game for USA. They want him out of the equation early. Nandan Yadav, can you bowl another short delivery? Bowls another short delivery. And Milind Kumar ducks. Good bowling. a shot that from Kumar.
He bowled slightly full on that occasion. Not the same length that he was bowling. Kumar was ready to latch on. Boundary really good.
Again a short ball. Will be a single to end the over. 23 bowled. USA 104 for 3.